Yo, what's up? My name is TorridBlu, and in this video we're going to be talking about the concept of buy nice or buy twice. Alright, I'm going to try to make this a quick video on why it's better to buy nice than buy twice. So this only applies to a certain amount of things, so you got to think about the actual thing or what it is. And then we'll give you guys some examples. Alright, so this can be used with a car, right? You could go to a dealership and buy a brand new car that's going to last you and it's going to have like little to no issues. Or you could buy a used car. You don't know if it's going to have issues. You don't really know what's wrong with it. You're just going to buy it. Like sometimes you get lucky, and I always kind of recommend buying a used car so you don't get yourself in debt with a new car. But if you have the luxury of buying a new car, your parent can help you, or you have a good job, I guess go ahead and do it. But don't always go for this specific thing because you get yourself in debt. That's just one of the ways. It really isn't a good example because it's like, I don't know, they're like depreciating assets, you know what I mean? Maybe another one is camera supplies. So for camera supplies, if you guys don't know, cameras are very expensive. But what's even more expensive than the camera, like a body, like the actual camera, is the lenses that you adapt on it. Dude, you could get yourself a $1,000 camera, $200 camera, and buy like a $3,000 lens, and it's gonna make the quality so much better. And something that I'm learning now that I didn't realize or think about at the beginning is that why buy like 5-10 different lenses that cost me $200-$300 each when I could just buy myself one lens that's like $2,000-$3,000 and it's basically the same as all these other ones. Of course, if you guys know about cameras, there's a different thing called a prime, and I think it's called like a variable or like just zoom lenses. These primes are usually better for the dark, and then these variable ones, the zoom ones, usually like aren't that good, and like they get worse the more you zoom in. Or if you get the more expensive ones, they say a constant aperture, so it's like usually like a 2.8. Sometimes there's a 1.8, and then right here the prime ones, they're like 1.2, 1.4, 1.8, sometimes 2.8. But yeah, these are usually better because it's like a blurry background. Sometimes they're not more expensive, but you can't zoom in at all, so that sucks. So with these, you're gonna have to carry more around. Then with this one, sometimes they're not that good in dark, but you can get some good ones, and for these you can zoom in and out, so that can help you in some situations. But yeah, you could buy like one really good one, or you could buy twice in the fact that this one might break and you're gonna have to buy another one, or buy multiple ones, so in that case you're not really gonna save that much money. Okay, actually these two I feel like they were pretty bad examples. Okay, let's talk about supplies, like anything in general. I'm just gonna go back to camera supplies. So you could get a really good mic for like, let's say $200-$400, or you could get like a little crap mic for like $30 or something. But for this, it kind of depends too. Okay, I'm kind of bad at making these examples, but you could get like one that you just stick on with a wire, and it's like little fuzzy mics, you know what I mean? But I'm talking about wireless mics. You can get a wireless mic, and the $30 one is not gonna go that far. It's gonna cut out bad audio. Or you get a $200-$400 one, and you go really far. It has extra features, so it's gonna be way better in the long run, and you only have to buy one. And I think that would be better, because why worry if it's gonna break or it's not gonna work? I'd rather not worry about that, because if, like, especially if you need it for, like, I don't know, let's say you're getting paid for something, it's gonna suck if it doesn't work and just like, I can't do anything, so you're gonna miss out on a few hundred or a few $1,000s. Sometimes this applies to clothes too. If it's fast fashion where it's like, okay, this is trending right now, you don't necessarily have to buy high-end quality. But if it's like staple pieces, like let's say a white shirt or like some pants, yes, go ahead, spend a little bit more, like $5-$10 more on something that's gonna last you maybe a few months longer, or maybe a couple years longer. Again, this one kind of depends too on how much you use the item. But even using cheap clothes, it kind of does last you, so if you get even better quality, it's going to last you way longer. You could say the same thing with watches. For me, I don't really have any like high-end luxury watches, which I should get into. It's pretty cool. That's going to last you years, decades. Like, you could pass it on for generations, and that will only go up. And it's a beautiful thing to have, you know. They say that it's like the only piece, the wearable piece, that you can actually pass down for generations. I mean, you could kind of say the same thing for jewelry, but it's like a beautiful thing. Or you could go to the store, buy a $20 piece. It might last you, but you know, it's not gonna last you that long. You're gonna change batteries, and for the higher end watches, usually don't. It's just based on motion. I don't really know the mechanics towards that, because I'm not really into watches like that, but you get the point. Hopefully that kind of gave you an understanding of buy nice or buy twice, because it's like it says, like, you buy one nice thing one time, or you buy the other things multiple times if it's like cheaper. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope it helped you a lot. My bad for kind of bad audio. I'm not using any mics or anything, but make sure to like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, text me there, ask me questions or whatever you want to know. But yeah, make sure to like, subscribe. This is TorridBlu, and I'm out. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.